Hey guys, Cool USA here, and the gameplay in the background is going to be a solo 174-3 on Raid by our member Fearless Amp Effect. And the commentary topic for today is going to be about the Purge in real life, the Louisville Purge, the Detroit Purge, and I think it was like Jacksonville, Florida. And they say that the Louisville Purge happened last night. I looked it up, and honestly, I didn't see anything. There's a little thing on NBC about it, and it showed pictures of like a bunch of teenagers going crazy or something, and all these people on Twitter were posting pictures and videos of what they said was the Louisville Purge. Now, the video that everyone's seeing of the guy talking on the camera, and there being a bunch of smoke in the distance, and the not far distance though. And he's just talking about it, like saying how crazy it is and calling them all like insane MFers and stuff. That's from the Ferguson riot. I think it was in Missouri, because of some guy getting shot, and they were all protesting, rioting against him getting shot, and they're just going crazy about that. That was in Missouri, I think. So that wasn't even in Louisville, and that was a fake video from days ago. I mean, that was an unrelated video from days ago. What really happened, I think, during the Purge was like a group of teenagers, a group of young adults went out and pretty much just vandalized things, did illegal things, but just minorly illegal. I think there were 5 cars broken into. I think there was someone that was killed or something, but none of it was like a gigantic deal. And I don't even understand how this all came to be. So apparently some teenager started this fad, this like internet fad type thing of saying that there's going to be a purge in Louisville, Detroit, and Jacksonville, Florida. And I think it's funny because Jacksonville, Florida isn't even that, I don't know. But he said there was going to be a purge in all these places on August 16th. And then, he made up this fake list of places in which there was going to be a real-life purge, and made all these fake reports and all this stuff of people, having to stay inside during these days, and in these certain cities on this certain day, stay inside, be safe, whatever. The thing that's funny is, I don't even think there was a real purge in Louisville, because you can't find anything really that, saying much about it on the news, except for there were, I think, a few more things that happened last night than normal in Louisville, but not a big deal. Nothing gigantic, not a ton of deaths, not people on the street stopping cars and like shooting you or anything like that. I don't think you had to stay inside or anything like that. I think it'd be more safe to stay inside maybe on that night rather compared to other nights, but I don't think it was a gigantic deal. People weren't getting shot in the face and punched in the nuts, and like nothing was happening. So I don't really understand where all this fear was coming from. Honestly, if I lived in Louisville, I would not have been scared. I would have known this would have been an internet thing. I mean, if you see like the hashtag Louisville Purge or whatever, you'll just see a bunch of people like making fun of it who live in Louisville. We're saying that like they're in Louisville and they survived the Louisville Purge or whatever, because it was no big deal. It was not a big deal. No one was going out there with shotguns and LMGs and stuff and just like holding it down or whatever. No one was killing anyone. And like I sound really disappointed when I say that, but I'm not. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm happy it didn't happen, because it's so stupid that someone would take from a horrible movie and actually make something awful from it. Like, that would just mean that people are just ridiculous and looking for anything to kill people with. But I'm really happy that it didn't end up happening, and that everyone was fine and safe and dandy. Because if not, then I would have just been really depressed with this world, because that would have been ridiculous if people were actually willing to go out and kill, tons of people just because of a stupid movie that they saw. But all in all, I just think it's crazy that, a person can, act like and try and start some stupid real-life purge that ended up, kind of being a bust, which, again, we're all thankful for. But, I think the cops are trying to find who did it. I'm sure it was just some little nerdy teenager sitting in his, like, bedroom, like, and, like, making some stupid meme or whatever. Or stupid whatever. I don't think it was a meme, but whatever it was, that got a bunch of people to come and get all freaked out over it. So that's all I really have to say about that, guys. That's all I have to say for today. So until next time, goodbye.